grilled porterhouse steaks on the Kamado. I'm dry brining these thick cut steaks, and I'm using Redmond real salt, Red Rock BBQ rub. This seasoning's got a really good flavor. It's a really good all-purpose rub. I'm gonna give each side of these steaks a nice coat of that rub and give it a little pat, give it a press to make sure it's there and sticking to that steak. I am keeping these on a wire rack. That's because we're gonna dry brine them. We're gonna let them sit in the fridge uncovered overnight until we're ready to grill the next day. Here's what they look like when you take them out the fridge the next day. I'm gonna let these sit out and come up to temp while I get my grill ready. I've got the blazer ball loaded up with the fire starter, and we're gonna put that FOGO charcoal right on top. It's nice and hot. We're gonna add those steaks to the grill directly over the fire. When I'm grilling, most of the time I have my grill set up for indirect cooking. So that means I bank the coals to one side. So I do move my steaks around. I let these cook about 1.5 minutes before I give them a turn. I let them go about another 1.5 minutes before we give them a flip. Generally, I cook my steaks about 3 minutes per side, depending on how thick the steak is and how hot my fire is. These steaks had a beautiful color on them. I pull them over to indirect heat to let them finish. We're gonna get some resting butter ready. It's real easy to do. You just put a couple of pads of butter down and sprinkle them with your seasoning. So we're gonna check our temp. I'm looking for an internal temp of about 125, and we're gonna pull them off. A good instant read thermometer like my Maverick PT75 will help you track your cook. Once they come up to temp, we're gonna set them right on that resting butter. We'll let them rest about 10 minutes before we start slicing them up. So let's get them on the cutting board and see how we did. I'll start with the fillet side of the porterhouse. Man, these really did come out nice. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the New York strip side. Not too bad. I was really pleased with this cook. I got them all sliced up and then rang the dinner bell. These were so delicious. I'll link all the products I used in this video in the description, along with discount codes if I have them. I'm the Falcon Eats. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, please give me a follow.